lost my little instrument, so I'll see how I do. I was a late bloomer in the latest sense of the word. My first 3 jobs after university involved working in exchange for a twin bed. I managed to find 3 jobs that paid in a twin bed rather than a living wage. 3 different Catholic organizations, but I prided myself in seeing my little 6'3" feet hang off the end of the bed. I just felt good that I was essentially working as a camp counselor at these nonprofit organizations. But had I only been a late bloomer, that might have been okay. But I was such a late bloomer, and I bloomed early and so tall that I couldn't just slink into a room or take the back seat. I was front and center at this height. Taller than both my parents, taller than my grandparents, taller than my grandma, 2 of my grandma put together. Taller than tall, I'm the height of an NBA point guard, I have the wingspan of an eagle, and the narrow face of a baby giraffe. So growing up, my parents, they saw my height and they rallied around it. It was the best thing that had happened to our family, and we weren't going to say one bad thing about it. And Mom just cheered for my height like it was the best thing. And so even 4-year-olds would walk past us and be looking up, and Mom would say, "How nicely noticed you. You made a real impact there." It was just cheered on for every talent show and open mic night and get up there and shake the wingspan and work what you got. And so I performed, did not miss a thing, and scooted across the stage doing Smoking in the Boys' Room in high school, and I changed into this red lingerie to do Santa Baby, and just really rocking the height every opportunity I could. And at one of my first nights at a bar, a guy came over and said, "My name's Jason. Your height doesn't bother me." And I rolled my eyes, walked away, and kind of thought, "Raise your one, it's going to bother him by the end of the night." Does it bother you now? But always embraced my height, and even in a dance competition in Vegas, I take pride that I won the free drink, $7 value. Not because I was the best dancer, but because I was willing to put a leg up on one of the dueling piano bars and again, rock the wingspan. So I've devoted my life to reclaiming my height. But a couple years ago, I was diagnosed with Marfan Syndrome, and it's a connective tissue disorder, and Marfan became why I'm so tall. Marfan became why I had the big wingspan. Marfan became why I could wrap my arm or my little wee hand around this tiny wrist. And it kind of felt like I went from tall and funny to tall and disabled, and had these like awkward medical encounters with doctors that would say, "Do you mind if I bring a couple students in the room to get a look at you?" And show them the arm thing. And another doctor saying, "Okay, we're gonna bring a couple interns in, but don't you tell them what disorder you have, we're gonna make them guess." In one recent encounter, a doctor took a picture of my wingspan. I kind of was up for the ride, thought it would make interesting material, but as I'm standing there, he said, "Don't you worry, I'll black out your face." And yeah, so there's been a part of me that kind of thought, okay, I've devoted my life to reclaiming my body, but now reclaiming feels like this dirty word, or this, so like something's lost, or something's off, or worth getting back to, or that maybe I'm grieving this body that I thought I had, or thinking that I'm tall and funny, or thinking that it was the greatest thing that had ever happened to our family. And now it's this weird medical condition that I'm not sure what to do with. But so I kind of have been letting myself grieve, and I'm on sabbatical from dance competitions, as much as I could probably take any of you under the table. But I am on sabbatical, but another part of me thinks that that the reclaiming my body or hamming it up or winning those dance competitions or devoting my life to reclaiming it in that way has been deeply nourishing and has been such a powerful way to connect with community and connect with others. So that's why I came tonight. And I'm also hopeful that future reclaiming acts might be even more powerful if I let it sink in or honor my body in its fullness and complexity and embrace my vulnerability. So thank you.